Well, what are we fixing today? Today we're going to put the new battery in the lawn tractor. It's a Craftsman lawn tractor, but there's Husqvarna and MTD and Poulan and I think there's more that are all made by Husqvarna with different paint schemes, but the mower itself is pretty much the same. This has a 42-inch deck, bagger and stuff, but this one is branded Craftsman, and the battery is, I don't know, 8 years old, and it just bad battery. So let's change the battery out. Let's go. Well, there's the battery. Now we have to figure out how to get it out of there. I haven't had this one out yet, but it looks like there's a battery mount here and a battery mount here. And then we got to finagle it around the cable. So let's see. We can open up this. What do we see here? Oh, we can take off the cables too. All right, we'll take off the cables first, and then we'll take off the clamp. Now, I'm not working with my normal tool set. I have a crescent wrench and a pliers, which has a, I don't know what that is. You know what that is? If somebody knows what that is on there, let me know. But this is a pliers my mom got, and she probably got it at an auction somewhere. Maybe I won't even need the pliers. Let's see. I always take off the ground first, because if you take off the hot and it drops on the ground, you're going to, well, I guess it don't matter. Yeah, it don't really matter. And crescent wrenches are so great because they keep changing size on you as you go. Unless you get an expensive one, and if you can afford an expensive crescent wrench, you can buy a cheap set of wrenches. So nobody has an expensive crescent wrench that they use. Well, let's get this adjusted a notch out. That's better. There we go. Pop loose. All right, let's get this somewhere else. You should have a washer against that lead that keeps it from scooping into the lead. Lead will kind of deform over time. There's the hot one. You can go over there. Probably only got to remove one and then loosen the other. Okay, that's a big sucker. Let's loosen this one a ways. I think that's out of the way. This one don't have a handle. All right. This is the old one. Here's a new one. It's got a convenient handle. Get it in and out. Snap it down. Seems like where it needs to be. It's the right size. Take off the little rubber or the plastic. Bring this back around over the top. It's better snap down maybe. Let's put this long sucker back in. There you can see it. There's a little nylon insert that this fits into. I gotta push it down first. that. Alright, doesn't have to be too tight, just tight enough so it doesn't rattle around. It feels about right. Pop these back up. Let's just do the positive first. And we need a washer. There. And this is for the other side. So it's best to have the washer and the head, I don't care which side, but you need to have these teeth up against the wire, because that's would be the proper way to do it. So we're going to go like this and like this, and if there's another star washer, you want to put it between here. Star washer, that is what I'm calling a star washer. Give yourself maximum connection and dig into the lead and keep the corrosion down. And anyway, that's the way I would do it. If it's wrong, let me know in the chat. Now, because the ground is not on yet, I can go ahead and maybe I can jam this in here. I can use this socket. Yeah. This is plastic, but you want to make sure you do not ever want to touch this against ground if your negative is connected. Now, my negative I can see is not connected, and the cover's over it. You stay over there. The cover's over it, so I really can't. So I can use this method to put this on. You don't want to get it real tight, but you want it snug. Remember, you're squishing copper and steel into lead, and it all can be angry sometimes. So that should be a proper electrical joint there. But to be absolutely proper, you want to hit it with this. Let's snap this one down. Safe. Open this one. And if you hit this a little bit with a wire brush, that makes sure that there's no oxide on there. That's probably the proper way to do it. I probably should have did it on this side, but I didn't. So here we're going to put the flat washer on the inside. Will it let me? Let's see. Yep. Flat washer's on the inside. Here's the battery cable. Put it on right there. And thread this on without dropping it. Okay. Now, if this hits the ground, it's fine because this cable is connected to the chassis and it's connected to the ground. Obviously, if you have a positive ground system, this doesn't hold true. But any of these lawn tractors are going to be negative ground, along with every modern car. Tractors built in the 50s or earlier may have positive ground. Oh, you don't want to climb up too high. You want it to be down there. Okay. Check your connections. Snap your top on. And that's all there is to changing the battery. Let's see if my brake is on. My throttle is low but not on the bottom. You're ready at the choke. Well, we haven't been able to start that thing in several years with just the battery. And at least twice on me, out in the yard, not used to the tractor, if you get off the seat, it stops. So if I've had to push it back up here to get the charger on it to get it started. Oh, and there is a transmission release on this way in the back underneath the bagger, which I found yesterday. So over the last couple years when I pushed it back up, I had to push it while pushing the transmission and the engine. So that sucked. Like, sucked. That's my video for today. If you ever have to change a battery on a tractor, it's just that easy. 2 bolts and, well, 2 bolts and 2 battery clamps. So be safe. Have fun on your lawnmower, and hope you got a charge out of it. Bye.